Well, here we are at Tetonia, Idaho, and we're here at Woodsmoke, put on by Dave Westcott. And what we're going to show you folks is all the things you got to miss because you decided not to come this week. So, after we take a good look at the Tetonia Mountains in the background, come on, follow me, and we'll show you a little bit of adventure. Some of you folks may have a concern what kind of sanitation and laundry and bathing facilities we have here. Well, we have a wonderful mountain-fed stream with beautiful cool water to wash yourself, refresh yourself in the morning, wash your socks and your underwear out. What do you young men think of this trick? There we go. You guys been having a good time?
Yeah.
You ready to come back again next year?
Yep.
High five. High five. Hey, thanks for coming. Even the young ladies, how do you young ladies like it here? You been having a good time?
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Huh? By golly. Ain't this fun? Well, you thanks for coming now. You come back again next year.
Okay.
Now we got some real scalawags coming. See, there ain't enough riffraff in the West, there ain't enough riffraff in Canada, and there ain't enough riffraff in the Midwest. We got to bring them in from Maine. And Arizona. Here's the entrance camp. You can see where they had in the beginning of Woodsmoke, which was set up a traditional camping, traditional camp. Then what you would have seen in the 1890s to the 19th. And that's also where we had our cooking circles when we were sharing the food. Here we are, we're having a look at the kind of the tent city for the participants. That was the first camp we saw was the traditional camp. This is where all the participants would come, and you can see there's many different rigs. You got tarps, the hammocks, topper tents, traditional tents. All right down here would be all our participants of the event. And as you can see as we go around, we've got sanitation facilities, we've got a wonderful cook setup, we've, with the background of the great Tetonia Mountains in our back. Wonderful views. The days have gotten pretty warm, maybe up to high 80s, 90s, but the evenings have always cooled down to at least 60 degrees or cooler. So good sleeping weather. That's our main meeting tent. We get over there and we see our more traditional canvas, traditional camping. And right out our back door, we got the gorgeous Teton Mountains. Just a little bit of snow right up in the higher peaks. Here we are at the kitchen facilities. This is where they will be doing the cooking for us in the next few days. The first few days we kind of ate over in the circle and kind of had troops that everyone got issued their rations for the day, a couple cast iron kettles, and we cooked away, and it was quite a fun event for everyone. You can see here now they're busy getting ready, preparing our evening meal. We got some of the best kitchen staff found anywhere in the world. Can we like to introduce you there? Can you say hi for the camera there?
Hi, Jill Holiday. Carrie Ryan.
Yeah. They've done a heck of a job here taking care of us, making sure we all got full bellies and eating some of the finest food to be found in the West. You go out here. This here was our meeting pavilion and dining pavilion. As you can see here, there's some ad hoc workshops going on. Of course, Morris is instructing as always. There's always a lot of sharing and learning by everyone. So you can see now they're getting ready here. They're cutting the leather to make packs. The canvas was donated by Frost River in Duluth, Minnesota. That's the sound of the horn for the meeting. As we can get to see that.
Bandana kids! The survival bandana! Not to be confused with a yellow banana! You'll know the difference by the end of the talk.
Now we got some of the finest sanitary facilities found in the West. We can see here we have a fellow here, if he'd introduce himself, that has been instructing on the processing of game.
I'm Jeff.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful job. I'm sorry, Jennifer here has been feeding us corned beef that was cooked all day in a cast oven. It was absolutely amazing. Sharing her adventures in Tanzania, Africa. And it's just part of some of the folks a person has the opportunity to meet and interact with and share a good bowl of chili with.
In the wild, add it by putting it in there right after I mix it up and then pick it all out. The best thing, and for a bag this size, about 7 juniper berries. When you pick them, don't pick them so that you make them shiny green. Keep that white on there. Or just slap your dough after you've got it mixed on a aspen tree. Not too many times because then it'll taste like aspen, but just get enough of that white stuff on there. And introduce something that has the ability to be the highest number of organisms so that you get the one you want. Because you can get some pretty stinky bad ones. I've made some black, gooey, smells like your feet.
This is where they've been doing the game processing. We got the part of what's left of the game. A little bit of lung on the grill there. We got a little bit of jerky over here being dried in the sun. And stock cooking on the pot. Kid friendly. Here we have the head kid wrangler. Like to introduce yourself there?
Hello, I'm Renee Nansell. Actually, this is a group of scouts that are visiting for the day. Or are you for 2 days?
Until Saturday.
Oh, until the end of the week? Mm-hmm. And we've got little kids in here too that we've been working with all week. You want to show them you guys' projects, whatever you've come up with? Yeah.
So as you can see, it's like most everything else that Dave does. If it's not kid friendly, he's not going to do it. So I've had folks that call me before the event and wondering, well, can I bring my kids? And it's like, most definitely you can bring your kids, because if the kids don't learn this and the youth don't learn it, who's going to carry it on? So I'm glad to see we got the youngsters here, and we've got good people who are willing to spend the time to pass on some of the skills that they've learned over the years. So here we are, we got our rope and knot man here. So how's the week been for you here at
It's been good.
for the first Woodsmoke. Hopefully you have more, don't you hope so?
I do.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
gone to Rabbit Stick quite a few times, so I like this kind of stuff.
Don't you think there was a great mixing of different, how do you say, different disciplines?
Oh yeah,
And finding a whole lot of commonality right in the middle?
yeah, yep.
Yeah, and so how you guys see you've been teaching knots and the rope making. That's kind of your expertise, isn't it?
Well, it's one of the many things I'm interested in, and we also taught 101 different ways to light fires yesterday, and that was fun. We lit a fire with a can of beer and a tube of toothpaste, and lit Frito corn chips and dead Bic lighters and several other methods, a pair of eyeglasses and fire piston, and some of the fun ways. The primitive ways I think is very important, and you should start with that. But then after that, if you're going to be in this, you might as well learn a whole bunch of things, and some of those are really fun.
And you really I would say here you'd be able to find all those different disciplines, from using the most modern of technology to the most ancient of technology.
Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
And everything in between.
Yep, yep.
Well, we appreciate you coming. I'm glad
no
you had such a
problem.
great
So
time.
happy to be here.
Thank you. Well, here we are. This is a 4-dog stove here. And we've been kind of a collection of all sorts of items here. We got some stuff from Stuart, from England, some examples of what the Kalahari bushman would carry for his total kit. We've got a metal shop on wheels where this morning we were making some improvised tin can cookers. This is one example of one of the workshops we did, which would have been a gasification tin can bush cooker. We've got examples of reflector ovens, stoves. We have pots, knives, everything that the bushcrafter would need to head through the bush and sustain himself. Of course, we have a fine collection of some of the finest information available about by the great Kohansky. Of course, bushcraft is kind of the Bible for bushcrafters, as well as the booklets and the videos. We've got a hammock set up. So we got the double-decker. My grandson's sleeping on top. I'm sleeping underneath. We've got an example here of the tent stove we'll be making on Thursday and Friday. That'll heat a 10 by 12 wall tent at 30 below. Hi. Well, this is another example of some of the unique and interesting setups you'll see here at Woodsmoke. This is a traditional, more of a jungle type setup, and this was done by Stuart Goring from England, who runs a lot of trips in Asia and also in Zambia with the Bushmen of the Kalahari. And what you have here is that you have your bed, and behind there he has a chair, and this would be a very traditional jungle setup. Very unique. You'd have, it's a very comfortable, nice flat lay, all done with natural materials. Gives you your shade, your canopy from rain, and very easy to set up once you acquire the skills. And very lightweight and very packable. Doing some birch bark crafting and some carving. They've done some, as you can see there, some wood bowls, some wooden noggins. How do you guys rate this? You're kind of young, you got a whole variation of ages. How's been your experience here at Woodsmoke this year?
Great.
Yeah, you've been having a lot of fun? Yeah, it seems like you've been smiling most of the time. I haven't seen anybody frowning, or it seems like you guys be having fun running and playing and learning. And what would you say for other young people would think about coming to something like this? We got Kat here teaching us about plant identification and medicinal use of those plants. And look, she's got all sorts of examples here, and just a wealth of information. And it's just an example of one of the fine workshops you have an opportunity to attend if you come to Woodsmoke. Now here's a wonderful thing here. We've got an open forge. We've got young ones, we've got older ones, doing a little bit of forging, making strikers and whatever else they like. What do you guys think of this here? You've been having a lot of fun?
Oh yeah.
You learning anything?
Yeah.
You think you're going to want to do some more metal work after this?
I am.
Good. But you can see we've got 3 forges, about 3 anvils, all the tools, whatever a person would want to do to make. Okay, here we are. This is an area, they're gone now, but what we're doing here, the people that all had an opportunity who wanted to learn how to do brand tanning, and they had the opportunity to scrape the hair, scrape the membrane, and actually do a complete hide by themselves. And then for anyone interested in brain tanning, this is another one of the opportunities that you would have when you attend Woodsmoke.
What did you do with this?
That's a
Toilet tanks, TV tubes.
toilet tanks, TV tubes. Yeah, I was just telling you that there's a picture tube video.
Yeah.
You leave a gap, so you need to look down the center, make sure you're crossing, your air path's crossing on top of that.
Over the top or underneath?
It's going right through the middle of it. You want your air to cross through
I didn't see any. Yeah.
Matching all set. Nice and all. Nice.
Can you show your knife there?
It's pretty, Carrie. There's a bunch of other ones up there.
Where's my knife? I'm like, oh,
Older one.
Let's get and then second.
Get a plate for
No, I'm good on that. Can I get seconds on the...
Yes. I'm gonna go, have you? Well, I have gotten to it. Let's get ourselves okay then before it begins.
I mean, as soon as you get some soot and burns and look on this thing. This sheet, measurements for all these marks.
So Dave, how are you enjoying this stove making?
It's great. It's been a really new experience. I don't have a lot of experience fabricating stuff. And it's been an amazing way to learn about some metalworking and physics and all these amazing principles that make staying warm possible.
Dr. Joe.
Pen?
and you can draw all the different designs. And you can.
Could you carve it for me?
Bite down.
Yeah, bite down at the center where that hole is.
As soon as I see my
We're calling
Okay,
in
pass me
adults.
one of the
We aren't
stickers.
calling in rabbits, but we're calling in adults.
So you guys having fun here?
Yeah.
Do you like this, Mr. Kohansky?
Yes.
He makes some pretty cool stuff, doesn't he?
Let's all do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Outstanding.
I'm just wandering around saying hi to everybody and getting as much time with everybody as I can before they start going home. And I'm suddenly aware that there's not much time left in all this.
No, there isn't.
And I still haven't spent as much time talking to as many people as I wanted to, despite the fact that I've been up till 3 o'clock in the morning every morning talking to everybody.
I did not have a little bit of a play on both sides. I couldn't really. Yeah. So to me, it's I can always add a hole if I want.
I don't particularly mind the idea of putting it in the smokehouse. Like, yeah, it takes longer, but if I'm in no rush, who cares?
Yeah. Well, when you got 20 hives, you spent an hour stapling.
What a big carbon fiber is. Like going to coma source, we have something like how to make knives. Should be fine.
Yeah, the first day.
And
Lavender.
lavender and desert willow. Now this is not going to fit in there, but maybe I can make it fit in there.
And some locally harvested willow.
And willow, yeah, local willow.
So what you building there?
I'm building a Trapper Nielsen backpack. This is the wooden frame.
I wonder if there's a spot right in between us. Yeah, we could just. Daddy, where's your oven?
It's over there. It's not done yet.
Thank you so much.
And for doing this stuff like that.
It'll have a sheet holder that goes inside the back of the sheath that holds the extra bits, extra carbide, and extra screws.
Yeah. Why don't you make it double-edged though, so you can slip it round?
Because it's a clearance cut, you can't do that.
On what
Otherwise, so if you have that double
Rope made out of?
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper. Wow, that's cool.
The problem with this primitive stuff is there's always a string.
Yeah, what we need's one more wise ass here. There aren't enough now.
Stop, stop, stop!
Oh, it's coming inside.
One more screw.
Hold tension. Hold tension.
Where's the 2 hooks?
So how do you like holding toilet paper like that? You guys think it will work?
Why not?
No.
I don't know, but if we get to the prisons, we're going to be in problems. If they catch wind of this.
Oh, okay. Bring this and hook it on the machine.
All right.
This way. This way.
This way. Keep tension.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, go. It is. All right. Everybody will want to break it, and it will break. If we had another 2 hours, we'd make it 4 times bigger. Watch out for this little kid here.
Simon, move back.
On your mark. Get set, go! 5 people's too many. Let's put 3.
Maybe that's the difference.
Did you
Come on, Merrill. Pull him off his feet. Come on, Merrill.
Hey, wait a second.
What are you doing quitting?
Wrap it around your waist.
Okay, 2 people on each side then.
I need some help over here. He's much bigger than I am.
He's one of those cowboys.
Here they are trying to break the toilet paper.
2 people's too many.
Obviously stronger than those guys over there.
Oh.
This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
Try to forward.
This is gonna be bad.
Hello, y'all. Welcome to Woodsmoke. We're having so much fun here. This hot summer days, it's nice to take a little cool down, you know. And we just want to let y'all know out there in YouTube land that this is living out here. If you're in the city and you don't know what to do, get out on the ground. If you're living in an old drum kind of job, get out of the office. Come out here and join us, get out on the ground, enjoy some skill. Get out with your friends, get out here in the great, great America. I don't care whether you're in America or if you're in South America, or if you're in Canada, or if you're in Europe, or the UK, Africa, Asia, Australia. Get out, just get out. Get away from that damn computer. That thing you're looking at right now, as soon as this is over, pack your stuff and get out to the hills. You know, it ain't all about YouTube. It ain't all about internet. It ain't all about Twitter and tweet and all that other humdrum stuff. Get out and forget all them politicians and politics and get out and have some fun. That's what it's all about. That's what we do. That's the way we roll. Till next time.